I have with me actor and singer Lizaa Malik. And ma'am, it's a great pleasure talking to you, and thank you so much for your precious time.
Thank you for having me here.
Ma'am, my first question to you is that please give a brief description about your journey in the film industry and how did this journey begin?
Well, I never had anybody from this background and this line of work. In my entire family, either people are doctor, teacher, from the IT background or something like that. But I chose to be the black sheep of the entire community, and I always had a knack and inclination towards music and dance. So my first dancing reality show was when I was in ninth standard, and in fact, it was India's first dance reality show, Boogie Woogie. So I won the title, and I used to be very active in theatres because I was doing my schooling, and I graduated here from Delhi University. So the culture of theatre is very in here in North Campus, South Campus, and Delhi University per se. And I did my little bit of theatrical studies and acting background from NSD also. So that started as a hobby, and when I became Miss Delhi in 2004, while I was still studying here, that's when I realized that I can take this graph as a career also. But before that, I really didn't have a clue that I could really achieve what I've achieved today, because कोई background नहीं था. We didn't have anybody from this line of work, and those days these reality shows, which is so popular nowadays, whether it's any dance reality show or acting related shows, was not that in. The only dance reality show I remember was Boogie Woogie, which was back then when I was in school. So that's how my career started here in Bollywood. And my first project came post Miss Delhi. I was already a poster girl in Delhi. My first song, Saya Chuto Ka Bada Sartaj, I had not started singing by then. So Akriti Kakkar gave the vocals, and Colossus, who were the pioneers of music industry, they directed the project, and it was super hit. And then I realized that yes, stage shows is something which is also part and parcel of the industry, which is a very main focus of the industry. And then Mika pursued me to sing because Thodi Surtal mein hu, so he was like, you should sing for your own music videos and things like that. And my first TV serial happened with Vikram Bhatt, and then my first South project happened, and there I go, I'm here today. So yeah.
Now my next question is that you have also worked in a film called Torpas.
Yes.
So please tell us something about the film, your experience and working with Sanjay Dutt and Rahul Dev.
Everybody knows about Sanjay Dutt, that he's a star, right? And everybody knows how good looking and what a great actor he is. People have read good things about him and bad things about him also. And our industry is primarily based out of rumors and gossips and perceptions, and people always know the half truth about an actual individual. But having said that, I'm saying this because there was a lot of rumors going around Sanju sir in his entire career and lifespan. People close to him, they love him so much. I realized when I was on the sets of Torbas, I've always heard that Baba is a great guy, Baba is this, Baba is that, and I used to wonder that maybe they're close people, that's why they talk good about him. But no, that's the fact. He's one of the finest human beings I've met. I never got a chance to work with him post that. COVID happened and multiple things happened. I got married. But that one man is more ethical and human and honest than anybody else I've met on this earth. Even in my personal life, I've not seen such an ethical guy. I was the only girl left in the set. Nargis Fakhri did a couple of days of shoot and she left. Then I was the only girl left in the entire schedule. He started calling me beta, 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 and not just for namesake he was calling me beta. What I liked about him, he literally actually felt that for me, and not that I was supposed to be protected by anybody or वहाँ पे कोई ऐसा था जिससे मुझे protect करना था, but then everybody was like a family on the set. But because he felt that, oh, she's a kid and she's like a family she's become to me. He used to drop me during the late night shoots and late night parties, and he used to take care and whereabouts. Zaruri nahi hai that har cheez bol ke ki jaye, but his gestures that whether I've eaten or not, and he made sure that I fly back on the same flight with him. So that part of Sanjay Dutt, that he is a great guardian and a father. Maybe not a lot of people know that, but I've experienced that in that span of 2 months schedule that we had, and I will cherish it for lifetime. I mean, the memory is amazing. And Rahul sir ki to kya hi baat kare. I worked again with Rahul Dev sir. Again, I mean, there are very few chosen people I call good human being. बहुत लोग बहुत calculative होते हैं. A lot of people are very vindictive, and in this industry, people have to be diplomatic, But again, he's a pure soul and a great human being. All I can say that. Actor sabko pata hai, he's great, but he's a great human being.
And also, please tell us about your role in Torpaz. So what was your role?
See,
about your character.
I am not very happy with the overall outcome of the movie, and everybody knows that. I've spoken out loud in media that I was upset with the entire post-production edit and all that, because the character that I played, Hazra, she was one of the prime characters of the movie, and I played an Afghani refugee girl, and who was Khala, that means Masi, to the main antagonist and protagonist of the movie, who was a 11-year-old child. So that was Hazra. Hazra is from a very, typical Afghani background, who's in a refugee camp. So they had to make my nails look garib. They had to make my skin look garib, because obviously you are in a refugee camp, you can't be having all clean luxury skin and luxury nails and hair. So we worked on the diction, we worked on the dialect, but jab picture edit ho ke aayi and I saw that on screen, I was really upset with the makers. I still am, because there were 6-7 prime characters in the movie, and I don't know why they were partial towards Hazra. She was a great character in the film.
And madam, apart from this, you have also worked in a web series. So would you like to say something about the web series you have worked?
I've worked in quite a few web shows. I'll talk about the web show that I worked with Rahul Dev sir. So it's called Who's Your Daddy on Z5 and all, Balaji. And it was an ensemble of multicast and multi-emotions. And there was a story of 2-3 different generations. And it was about friendship of 3 girls from different segment of the society struggling their own battle. So I played a Punjabi housewife. For that I had actually put on 8-10 kgs, because I wanted to justify the character. Because during those days I was in full form of fitness, matlab gym jana, zumba, yoga, all that, and I was very lean and very masculine. So because I liked the character, and I always had this comic timing, and that character had a little comic timing in her. I've done a lot of stand-up comedy show that a lot of people know, whether it's Bhag Bakul Bhag or comedy classes, comedy circus, and things like that. So mera wo comic timing ke liye I'm a little popular. So the makers also said that you will do justice to the role. It's just that you will look too young to the character. So I was playing somebody 15 years elder to my actual age. So I had to put on 18 kgs. But it was fun working again with Rahul Dev sir and the entire team.
And ma'am, now you are also an established singer. So if you could highlight on your musical journey and your upcoming musical projects.
See, musical journey happened, again, it was not planned. Coming from a Bengali background, everybody knows that, a kid born in a Bengali family, the first thing the parents or the guardians would do, give them a harmonium and a football. It's a joke, right? So no, I was not given a harmonium though, but I was always in surtal and all that. And like my acting career started, like my modeling career started, this also just happened and fell on the platter. Luckily, I had that skill in me, and I wanted to be perfect before getting into the trade. So all credit goes to Mika Baji, because he was the one who initiated this journey of mine and pushed me to do that, because we were doing a collaboration project together, Pia Pia Na Lage Mora Jia, the song. So he was doing the music and he featured and he sang also, and we were taking some other singers in that, and I just hummed the song, and Mika Baji said, "Tu kyun nahi gaati hai? Why aren't you singing the song? You are quite a good singer." And I was like, not sure, but he pursued, insisted, and डांट मारी, नहीं मैं तेरा रियाज कराऊंगा 1 हफ्ता 10 दिन, and you have to sing the song. And that's how my musical journey started. And I think I have given, this was in 2010 11, no 2012 13 maybe, yeah, 12 13, the initial days of my career. 2008 my journey started in Bombay industry, and this song happened. Then of course the legendary song Tip Tip Barsa Pani remix happened, and so on.
And ma'am, please tell us something about your upcoming music projects, because I came to know that you are now working on few independent music videos. You are working on independent singles. So please tell us about something about your music. Upcoming
Since I was in this trade and I was facing a lot of problems, initial days of my career, not after becoming a successful actor, businesswoman, or entrepreneur, or a singer. So keeping that in mind, I have started my own music company also.
Okay.
We just launched it with my song this last October, and the company is called And Play It. So my whole projection of the company is very different than a money making company. Obviously everybody wants to make money, and that is part and parcel of the journey, but my focus is to promote talents who cannot reach to biggies like the so-called music companies, and their singles are not being even heard. Release to bahut dur ki baat hai, matlab suna bhi nahi jata hai. So I am focusing in doing those kind of things for the music album and music company And Play, in which I am just releasing one song of a new singer. Plus, alongside, I have recorded 2 songs for myself, which is one is a collaboration and one is a remix, a recreation, what you call. So we'll be shooting those 2 in the coming month. As you see, I put on a little weight post-marriage, Dilli ka chola kulcha and rajma chawal and all that. So I have to work on myself again. So in next 2-3 months, you're going to see those projects on air.
And ma'am, how do you balance your married life along with your career in singing, and along with your business, which as you're an entrepreneur also? So how do you balance your professional life and married life, because you are very busy and sometimes you may have to travel to other locations also for the shoot? So how do you balance it?
Being married is also a full-time job, right? Being a homemaker is a more tougher job than being an actor or being an entrepreneur or being anybody. I've been working since the age of 15, and it's been 16 years that I'm in this industry. I took a volunteer break post-marriage. Last 1 year, I had taken a good long holiday so that I can, since I'm in Gurgaon, Delhi, and my city is Bombay, so it was very difficult for me to settle in a new city all over back again. But I'm blessed with an amazing partner, so he didn't let me feel homesick at all. So I had taken a volunteer break, initial 6 months, and now that I've started working, I balance out. I'm a Libra. हमारा star sign ही होता है balance करना. So we are good at balancing acts. So I balance between both. And probably that's the reason I'm not picking up long tours where I have to travel for a month or 2. I'm not picking up any TV serial right now where I have to commit 20 days a month. But I love my camera, I love my career, I love my city Bombay, and I can never leave acting and singing and stage. Once an artist, always an artist. They die as an artist. But having said that, I'm picking up project where I can give justified time to both the places.
And now, if you get an option, then who would be your favorite director with whom you would like to work in future, in your upcoming project?
I mean, I always out loudly said that I have quite a lot of favorites, but because I love doing comedy and I came to this industry seeing Shri Ma'am's film, and she was the one who inspired me with the comic timing and the beauty and the grace and grit and everything. So, and in today's day, commercially successful director who does romantic musical comedy film is Rohit Shetty sir. So I would love to work with him. Uh, there are multiple other directors, obviously too ambitious, but of course Sanju Bhansali sir. I mean, that cinematic pleasure that you get, that picturesque pleasure and that visuals that you get in his movie, I would definitely want to be part of any of his upcoming projects.
And your favorite co-star with whom you would like to work?
I have always been die-hard fan of Akshay Kumar. Always been. And Ajay Devgan sir. So yeah.
And are you currently going to sign any new project, or are you planning?
I am reading 2-3 scripts for OTT for a web show. I myself have co-written a story which is very powerful. It's a woman-oriented subject. So I'm working on that also. So you see, I'm trying to balance so that I am working in my industry and passion can be pursued in any form and way. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि मुझे कैमरे के सामने ही रहना पड़े, कैमरे के पीछे रख के भी काम किया जा सकता है. So I'm focusing on multiple things. So yeah, you'll be seeing that also very soon. The announcement is going to happen very soon.
So in future, would you also like to produce films or your own?
I am already producing 2 shows for OTT. Of course, music company hai, so I've already become a producer where I'm producing singles for upcoming artists. So yes.
And your next song, which is going to release, is the name?
It's a recreation of Parde Mein Rehne Do.
Recreation.
Parde Mein
So
Rehne
this
Do.
is releasing in this month.
No, we'll be shooting next month. I just recorded the song this month. We'll be shooting next month and releasing during the season time. So कहते हैं June, July is off season for the musical industry and for the stage shows and events and all that. So post July we'll be releasing that.
So madam, thank you so much for your precious time.
Thank you so much for having me.
And hope your next song becomes a huge success.
Thank you.
And all the best wishes to you.
Thank you so much.